So are tough financial times putting a strain on your relationships? It is ours. She's been beating me up for my lunch money.
And it's the economy.
Like that. That's what it's all about, yep.
Our next guest says it doesn't have to. Joining us this morning to talk about his book, How to Ignite Your Passion for Living, is author Mark Haraldson. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. How are you?
There's a lot of doom and gloom in the news right now. So
Too much.
How do we prevent that from getting to us and getting us down and discouraged?
Well, one way you're not going to like is stop listening to the news.
Stop listening to us. Huh?
Please keep watching. Just don't listen, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know, it kind of feeds on itself,
Yeah.
and it becomes self-fulfilling prophecy. But, you know, sometimes I think overall this huge meltdown we're having could actually be a wake-up call for many, many people, because it kind of forces us to go back to basics and look at ourselves and say, what do we really want out of life? Because sometimes we get on this treadmill of just making more money and buying more stuff, and you know, it's good to take pause and think what's important in your life, and then look around to see what you really want to do. Even if you've lost your job, it's a good time to look to see, am I doing what I really want to do, what my real passion is? What most people don't realize is, and you're right in this boat, when you're early 30s, mid 30s, something starts to happen to your brain. Your brain starts to produce less and less dopamine and serotonin, and that's the feel-good chemicals that go into your brain to make you feel up and positive. And that starts going down about that age, very, very slowly, and you need to do things to perk that up, to make a rush of those two chemicals. Now, there's some things like chocolate will do it, but you know, eating a lot of chocolate is not good for you. But there are other things that will really ignite your passion, and one of them is setting big, tough goals for yourself. You know, if you really push yourself, a lot of people don't want to do that because they think they just want to sit back and do nothing.
Well, the other thing is, and I really like the title of your book, How to Ignite the Passion for Living. You know, it seems like when you're under a lot of stress, it's really hard to come up with creative ideas and let the creative juices flow to find out, what do I want to be doing right now to solve the problem anyway?
No question about that, and it makes it tougher. But if you will pull back from it and take a walk in the woods and really start to think about your life, or as I advise people to do, is go buy a hardback diary type book and start writing not what you do every day, but what you think and what you contemplate in your mind, and what your dreams are and what your goals are, and that can stimulate passion and give you a direction for your life. Where do you want to be a year from now, regardless of this meltdown? Where do you want to be 2 years? Where do you want to be 5 years? And then set a plan and write it down, put a time limit. And then the other thing that I preach really hard is called what I call BRAM. A lot of people set goals, but they don't follow through on them. BRAM is write down benefits, reasons, and motivations. For example, if you're trying to lose weight, and I'm about 40-some-odd pounds down from my highest weight, and I've maintained that for years and years and years because health is important to me. If I write down all the benefits, which I did, and there were 23 benefits to losing weight and getting in shape. When I get weak and want to, you know, that chocolate cake or something, I look at the benefits and say, wait a minute, this is worth more than the taste of this good stuff.
And that really worked?
It really works, not worked. It continues to work on any goal that I set. And I don't reach every single goal, but boy, my average is really high because of the benefits and the reasons. If you want to make a lot of money, get a better job, write down all the benefits. It'll make you work harder. It'll make you less embarrassed when you blunder into something and ask people. You know, so many of us, when we grow up, we get too embarrassed, and so we're not aggressive enough to go after it.
Well, we've gotten benefits from this interview. The reason we have to go now is we're out of time.
You're out of time.
But if there's a book, and that's a good thing, so you can read more about it if you want to. It's called How to Ignite Your Passion for Living, and you're going to be doing a book signing?
I am.
Love
Okay,
that.
I hope people go to Costco also to get my signature.
Okay.
For your signature,
thank you.
the muffins are good there, too.
Yeah.
Not the chocolate cake. We'll stay away from that. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
Nice guy.